life together. What does being grown up really look like? Good morning, friends. I need to get my life together, honestly. I was just sick, so I need to do laundry. I need to go grocery shopping. I need to get outside and see the day of light, the light of day. Just clean my room, vacuum, meditate, maybe. I need to do everything. I think for the rest of this week, that's what I'm going to be doing. I have some plans in between, but other than that, I need to get the essentials in order. Let's run it back. So, grocery shopping, laundry, clean my room / vacuum. Is that it? I mean, that's still a lot. That's a lot of stuff. It takes effort and time. So, let's do that. Oh, and see the world outside. Get some light on my body. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get there. So let's do it. It is Saturday, April 25th, and it is Independent Bookstore Day, so you better believe that I'm going to go celebrate my local independent bookstores, or at least a few of them. I think first I want to go to Christopher's Books It's one that I don't usually go to often, but it's really cute and they have really good recommendations and independent publishers as well. I'm avoiding Green Apple Books because I go there all the time and I support them all the time. I've been waiting for this all week. I'm so excited. I love a good excuse to spend my money at a bookstore. I will show you guys what I get. Also, I think that after today, I'm going to go on a book buying ban. I'm trying to figure out how I want to. Do I want to make sure I finish a certain amount of books before I buy any more? Do I want to give myself a certain amount of time? Maybe something else that I can't think of right now. I think I'm gonna do, I have to read a certain amount of books before I can buy any more. So let me just think real quick. This doesn't mean I can't go to the library though, because I will be getting library books because those are free. Shout out libraries. Okay. I think that I'm going to ban myself from buying any books until I read 5 more. I feel like that's doable. That's definitely doable. 5 more books and then I can buy 1 or 2. Let's say 2. After today, Independent Bookstore Day, Saturday, April 25th, I am on a book buying ban for as long as it takes me to read 5 more books. Then I can buy 2 more books after that, and then we'll go from there. This is good. This is good. Anyways, again, happy Independent Bookstore Day. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you soon. Been a few days since I really picked up the camera. I ended up doing laundry, groceries, cleaned my room, Today, I am going to be working. I really hope to finish the book that I've been reading. So, I've been reading So Old, So Young. The more I've gone through it, the more I enjoy it. I'm getting towards the end. I think I only have like 20-ish pages left. I thought that I could finish it last night. I'm allowing myself to enjoy the rest of it today and savor what is about to happen. I feel like it's about to be a really sad ending. I will give you an update when I'm done. Let's go. Hello. It's Friday. I just woke up from a nap. I used to have naps a lot more often before, and I don't know where I stopped. Maybe I just got busier, but they are really necessary for me, actually. First, I wanted to give an update on So Old, So Young. This book right here, I have some notes here to share. What I really appreciated from this book was the demonstration of growing up as an individual, but also growing up alongside other people that are changing and seeing the dynamics between you and your friends as you get older. Because obviously, we're all changing and growing as time goes on, but how are we growing together, supporting one another on our journeys? I think something that is really important in these friendships is the willingness to keep in touch and make the effort and work through what the changes are. Of course, on the flip side of that, especially because in the book, they are growing up from being in their 20s to being in like mid 40s. So a lot of time is passing. Their lives are changing. They're living in different areas. They may not be so close anymore, and that's okay. But I think that there should still be a level of respect. Some questions that it's asking is, what does being grown up really look like? What does it mean? How do we know when a friendship has faded away? How can we continue to communicate with one another about how we're feeling? It was really sweet to read about each character's perspectives. Each chapter had a different narrator. It was cute to see, well, maybe not cute, but it was interesting to see where each person was coming from. You can see how everyone is thinking differently. They are approaching life a bit differently, and they're struggling with their own internal battles. It was just fun, honestly. reading about the different experiences they had and then reading them think about those memories. Here are a couple quotes that I liked. Life could have ended up so wholly unrecognizable had one tiny thing gone differently at any given moment. How for the last 42 years, she had been making choices that hadn't struck her as worth noticing, but that in fact made up the very shape of her existence. Damn. And another one. He hadn't been pretending to be anyone, that instead he had changed in real and unrecognizable ways. I'm realizing that both of these quotes have unrecognizable in them. Okay, well, that's interesting that I wrote both of those. But I think that just goes to show that we don't realize the changes that are happening until like much later. We don't know what's going to happen. We can't be sure about how we're going to change or what our lives are going to look like. So it's one day you wake up and you're like, oh my goodness, I've been living like this, or who am I anymore? But to be able to absorb that and embrace it is really important, as long as it makes you happy, of course. So that was So Old, So Young. I really, really enjoyed it. At first, I was really excited. And then towards the middle, I was like, I can't tell if I really like this. But at the same time, I wasn't putting it down. I really just wanted to get to the end. So I couldn't tell if I wanted to get to the end because I just wanted to finish it or because I was really enjoying it. I think it was good. I ended up giving it like a 3.5, which isn't bad. It's just like wasn't anything groundbreaking, but was still a really good message, especially in our 20s. Friendships are definitely changing for a lot of people. I think it would be really interesting for me to read this when I'm older as well, when I'm in my 40s. I will come back to this at some point, and I think it would be really interesting to look back on how I'm reviewing it right now and then what I think of it later. I've mentioned before that I put myself on a little bit of a book buying ban. The book buying ban will end after I read 5 of the books that I already have. That's 1. 4 more to go. I was trying to figure out what spring read I want to do next. Reading a book at a certain time is so important to me, but ultimately I did stare at my bookshelf for about an hour and I found my next one. I don't know if any of you know of Melissa, the post office girl on Instagram, and I think Beware of Pity on YouTube. I love her videos so much. Book recommendations, reviews, vocabulary, honestly. And she read this recently and really loved it, so I am going to do this one. It's called Crazy Genie. It's about a daughter and her mother. Everyone in this village that they live in stays away from the mother, thinks she's crazy, I guess, or something like that. Not a long read. I think it'll be really interesting. I am putting my trust in Melissa, and I trust her. I trust her. Also, this cover is beautiful. I love it.